Alright, what is up guys, welcome back to another video. We are just taking a quick look at Polygon here, and as we can see, looking like we are coming back down and having a little bit of a retracement here, probably in line with the wider market. Let me just take a quick look at Bitcoin actually, and just see what it's doing. It's probably doing something quite similar. Looking like it is getting stuck under that range high resistance of that range that we've come back inside of. You can see on my chart for Bitcoin here, I've had this marked out for literally months and months, and it looks as though it's having a fair amount of credence now, to be honest. You can see obviously you've got your support, resistance, support here, and then we lost the resistance, didn't we, because of the FTX collapse. We came down here, had a bit of a coiling motion, you know, and then a nice consolidation, and then obviously coming back up inside the range again with a nice pump to the upside. Ran all the way up pretty much to the top of the range here, and now looking like we are getting stuck underneath it. And for Polygon, really, we are doing something a little bit similar, although we have seen a breakout for Polygon, so it's showing a lot of strength here. Obviously, Polygon's been outperforming Bitcoin the whole bear market, in my opinion. Not just in terms of raw percentages, but also this chart is looking very, very solid in general, isn't it? You can see, obviously, we had that massive descent. To be honest, this was a really, really parabolic capitulation move to the downside, which wasn't sustainable at all. And the second that we came into a decent area of support here, you can see we've got a good amount of structure in that area there. Down at around, what is this, the 90% correction down to around 30 cents. We had that very, very nice move to the upside, a good bounce, consolidation here. Looking like we might have got stuck under resistance, but you can see really all that happened in that local area was, as I've said on the chart here, you can see it quite clearly. It's pretty much just like a bump and run, isn't it? You can see we've obviously come down here, we broke out, back tested, little bit of consolidation, and then ran up through the Fibonacci levels. And as I've said numerous times, and will continue to say, we've literally just been playing the Fibonacci levels for literally a whole year pretty much for Polygon, haven't we? You can see it here, obviously a resistance. We come into the in between the 0.38 and the 0.50 Fibonacci levels here, and basically it's just been a game of support and resistance between these two levels for a long, long time here. I mean, if you just traded these levels, you would have made an absolute killing, to be honest, over the past year or so. You could have shorted here, longed here, shorted here. Yeah, there's a bit of an overextension here. You might have got stopped out depending on how tight your stop loss was. Coming back down to the bottom of the range here, basically long here, short here. You could have put a long position in this area, but you might have got stopped out by this overextension here to grab liquidity. But you could have longed again in any of these positions here and probably got a decent trade. Long here, short here. Basically all of those trades would have worked out, wouldn't they? Until we finally fully broke out here and ran all the way up to the 618. Obviously with the FTX collapse, it caused a big rollover in the markets, so we came back down inside the range again, a little bit of a bounce here, and then back inside the range. And then once you see the range coming back inside the range here, get that engulfing candle on resistance as well. Could have shorted here, come down to the bottom of the range here, took some profits in this area at the swing low. Come back here again, you could have shorted here and here. These would have both been profitable trades if you held them back to the bottom of the range. And you can see here, I did have a long position ready exactly on the 0.38, but I didn't quite get filled on that one, which was really, really frustrating and kind of annoying, but this is how it goes in trading sometimes. You can see quite clearly here, this would have been a very profitable trade that would have ran basically back to the top of the range in the space of a few weeks here on the daily time frame, which would have been beautiful to see. We came up, out, we got the breakout and then consolidation here, obviously, of the wider, of this little range that we formed here. We broke out the wider range into a narrower range here, outside of the previous area that we were trading in. I had a short position in this area ready, but you can see here we obviously got the breakout and the continuation of that really nice bullish trend since the start of the year. So obviously got stopped out on this one, and then really I was just waiting here for a little bit of a pullback in to start, you know, scaling into a bit of a long position, because it looks like Polygon is breaking out of a lot of key resistances overall, and since that's the case, it does seem fairly likely in my opinion that we're probably going to see Polygon having a continuation up to that 0.78 Fibonacci up here, as you can see quite clearly. So in my opinion, I have been starting to scale into a long position. I had a long position ready on this level here at around that 140 level. You can see obviously this has been filled now. It doesn't have a stop loss currently, as you can see on the chart. I have removed the stop losses so it doesn't confuse anyone. There's no stop loss on this right now. I'm just putting in a small long position, and I will scale into a slightly larger position if we come back down to the 618, because I do think we're probably going to see ourselves bounce in one of these areas and continue to the upside, as I said, up to that 0.78, and I'd basically be looking to trade that if that's the case. So that would be my analysis for Polygon today, guys. Thank you very much for watching as always. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you do want to support the channel, please do consider becoming a member. If you do, you'll get access to the private Discord. There's going to be lots of cool stuff going on there this year, now that we're heading back into some more bullish times. And if you do want to support the channel, I would really appreciate it. It really helps me out and allows me to continue doing stuff like this, things that I really want to do and support the channel. So please do consider becoming a member if you want to do that. And I will see you in the next video.